Good afternoon, ladies and Jessies, and today we have for you a Dean 91E, very much a rocker's, if I'm probably honest, a hair metal type guitar, and quite a suitable alternative to your RG series Ibanez, that kind of thing. 24 frets, humbucker, single humbucker, and well, let's have a listen to a little tune and then we'll go through the pickups and then I'll tell you what I can about it. Here we go. Okay, so traditional five position blade switch, same as your Fender Strat, and we'll have a listen to the pickups, including the sounds that it will make with the coil tap. So, one volume, two tones, just like a Strat layout, except on the bottom tone here, one has a coil split. So we'll have a little listen to that. Okay, so position one. Okay, position two. Position three. Four. And five. Significantly warmer and louder. And now with the coil tap. Two. Three. Four. So the coil split, I assume, works only on, in fact, the bridge pickup. So there we go. Yes, all in intonation, all superb. Bendy bar. Lovely. Okay, let's have a look round it. Yes, this is the Dean 91E. I think, certainly a Dean 91, and so called because these were made between 91 and 93. You've got a maple neck with scarf joint. The body, I assume, is basswood. It has a beautiful binding, and these were made, as the label doesn't tell you, these were made in the Samick factory in Korea. You've got 24 frets. We have the lock stop at the top here, of course, 6 in a line tuning pegs, which are Goto style. whether they are actual Gotos or not, I do not know. We've got an HSH layout, so humbucker single humbucker. We have got a licensed Floyd Rose, who's a licensed Floyd Rose vibrato system, 2 controls for the tone and 1 control for the volume, and a 5-position blade switch with some beautiful body binding. I rather like that. What you have, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to tell you now what I don't like. Have a look at these. I mean, they're fine, they're okay. You see the laurel wreath insignia or fretboard, and I'm going to say markers rather than inlays, because I'm pretty sure that these are in fact stickers. So if you weren't happy with the laurel wreath variety, you could use any old thing really, couldn't you? You could use diamonds or sharp tooth or whatever takes your fancy. Around the back here we have got the most industrial neck to body plate that I've ever seen. That is going nowhere. We've got 2 in the neck alone, 2 through the neck and body, and 2 in the body alone. There's no cavity plate for this. I think that one's on its way. But all in all, it's a hair metal guitar, is it not? It's an absolute screamer. And although it will do quiet and polite, it's not its forte. This is a rock and roll guitar. So that is really pretty much it. That's it for the summary. However, what we want to say is, if you are in the market for one of these or one that looks like this, then you're going to check for the usual stuff. You're going to make sure that that Floyd Rose is nice and flat to the body, as this one. Let me show you from the other side, you can probably see it better. That is nice and flat to the body. You want to make sure that the bendy bar does in fact go up and down and does what it's supposed to do. This is of course fully floating, so it will in fact go backwards as well. Okay, you're going to look for damages around the neck pocket, which is, you know, a bit like a crack. That's fine, that's okay. You don't see any gaps or, you know, open crevices or anything like that. These have a scarf joint, as you can see here, which are pretty much like an Ibanez RG really, and that is traditionally a weak point, so obviously you're going to have a look around there. The other thing that I would also advise that you check, or if you see one of these advertised and it doesn't mention it in the advert, just check that all of the little fine-tuning thumb wheels, make sure that they're all working correctly. It's got the deepest input or output jack socket I've ever seen in my life. You could hide a hamster in there quite easily, I should think. So, well, I hope that was useful to you, or to some of you. That's it there. Hello. So that's it from me, and it is today the Monday before Christmas, so I think it's about the 20th. Yes, it'll be the 20th today. So I may or may not see you before Christmas, and if I don't, well, it's a Merry Christmas from Roxy and Lighty Up Santa. Have a lovely festive period, folks. All the best. Adios, amigos. Feliz Navidad and ta-ra.